everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. It's not been too long this time. I waited only probably about 3 weeks, I would say. I've got a couple of things to show you. I didn't work on too many things. I think I worked on 3 whips. I've got some haul and just a couple of other random things really. Press subscribe if you like my videos, and press the notification bell because that will make sure that you receive all of my videos in your subscription box. Okay, so I'll probably start with some whips, and I've also got a finish. So in Flosstube community, it's a big deal now to be stitching Be Well patterns, which are free. I'm sure you all know about it. All designers, well, most of the designers have released a freebie, and I worked on one of them. Only one really appealed to me. So this is the one that I have managed to stitch. It's beautiful. I have changed colours. Colours aren't exactly what they were charted for. I've also used étoile, so the wings are in étoile. And the blue is in étoile. I really like this. I'm not sure what I will be doing. Maybe like a little purse out of this or something like that. Or an ornament, potentially an ornament. The plan is I want to do another one on this side here. And I want to do the little koala bear from, I want to say Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, potentially. Can't remember what it's called. But I want to do that and have that on my Christmas tree. So that was a whip and a finish, really. Then I worked, I'm not sure if I've showed you this before, I worked on a Mill Hill kit that I have. Sorry about the crackling. So the kit that I do have is this one here. I'll show you in a second, which is this one here. That's Cappuccino. Okay, so I worked on it a little bit. I don't stitch on this much. It's something that I do if I don't want to pull out all of my frames and cue snaps and all of that. I stitch on this in hand and it's just quick and easy. So this is where I'm at the moment. I've got quite a little bit done. So I think what I worked on was I finished off the handle, finished off the rest of the red, and I have started working on this bit here on the coffee beans. I do have another kit, which is for latte, I believe so. And I think they just released another 2, so I'll probably be purchasing that sooner than later, really. Put that aside. Another whip. I worked on my Mirabilia. Let's have a look if I've got it over here. Sorry about the crackling and all of this. I'm not that prepared, am I? Okay, so this is where she is at the moment. And I'll probably insert where I was the last time you saw it. But this is where it is now. So what I have worked on was the flowers here. I finished off the flowers. I did all of this grey on this side. I did, what else did I do? Some pinks. So there's pink here, over here, and all the way down here. And then I worked on this whole bit here. I didn't do too much on her. I sort of concentrated on another project. So this was just as a quick one, really. And then my main whip, the plan was to work on this every single day in April for at least an hour and do 1 square per day. Well, I kind of failed that. I did and I didn't. I worked on this until 18th of April every single day religiously, but I've been doing 2 squares instead of 1. So it sort of covered the 31 days within the month in that way. But I just got so fed up of it eventually, I just didn't want to do it anymore. And I thought this is meant to be pleasure, and I didn't want to kind of hate this whip and then not touch it again. So this is where it is. I'll probably insert where it was the last time. And this is where it is right now. This is my Star Wars piece. It's quite difficult to see, but I have done half of this row here. So I've got 3 squares left on that last row. I think the last time I was somewhere sort of down here, so I can definitely see him. I know the last time I did mention that I wasn't sure whether the pattern is going to show up, and it does show up. However, it shows up from sort of far away. It's a little bit pixelated. It doesn't bother me too much, but you can see it from further away. As I mentioned, it's not something you would want to look close up the whole time, because you wouldn't know what it is if you just looked from close up. So these were my whips. That's it really in terms of what I've been working on. I've been concentrating on other things, so I think that's why I didn't have that much progress. But at the same time, when you think about it, there's quite a bit of progress, especially in the Star Wars piece, so I'm well pleased. Okay, purchases. So this book has finally arrived. I know I mentioned that I've been waiting for it, and I'll probably do a little flip through video like I did with the other book. It's beautiful. That's one of the purchases. I also caved in and finally bought this, ooh, upside down, which is HL Moth by Kathy Barrick. It's beautiful. I know she released another one at this year's market, but I really like this one. It doesn't have too many threads. Ooh, the sun. It doesn't have too many threads, so it's quite doable. It's charted for NPIs, but it does have DMC conversion, and this was stitched on 40 count fabric. I'm not sure what I'll stitch this on. I do have 36 count fabric, but I don't think it's gonna go on there, and I don't know when I will be stitching this. It might just go into my stash. I also caved in and bought this Kringles by Little House Needleworks. It's beautiful. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but it's stunning. I'll take it out. Well, actually you can see it, I think. It's just stunning. I love it. And I got some DMCs. So it's charted for Classic Colourworks and DMC. So I've got the DMCs but not Classic Colourworks. On patchworkrabbit.co.uk they do have a whole pack of Classic Colourworks threads for this, and it's about £36 plus shipping, and at the moment that was just, well, I didn't want to spend it on it just now because I'm not going to stitch this anytime soon. Then I got something I really wanted to get for a very long time, which is this. This is by Rosewood Manor, Crowns of the Kingdom. And it's charted for Petite Treasure braids only. So it will be very sparkly and beautiful. I know that Gingerbeard Gerald, he stitched this a long time ago actually, and he stitched this on like a darker coloured fabric, almost like grey fabric. It did have some modelling in it and it looked fabulous, so that's the plan. I'm not sure when I will be stitching this, really don't know, but at least I've got it in my stash. Then on Stash and Load I got this, which is very pretty. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm filming in front of a window for the first time and it's washing out a little bit. Here we are. It's pretty, very pretty. Which is Windermere Angel by the Marbeck, Rebecca Waldrop, Serendipity Designs. Pretty. Stash and Load. And then I caved in and had to get a few things from Mirabilia and Nora Corbett. So I got the companion for Bee Queen or something along those lines. I've got that one, and I bought the companion for it, which is Miss Honeybee. I just thought I have to have both. I can't just have one. She's pretty. And then I've got a couple of latest releases. So I've got Lady Cat. Stunning. Oh, I adore her. She's so up my alley. Now, the only thing is, I hate these leaflets. I don't know why they've started doing them, but they're so flimsy. When it's posted, they bend, and it's just... I don't think this is worth as much money as this. And I know it's not about the actual piece of paper, it's about the actual pattern and the design of it, but still. And then I've got this one, which is Imperial Lady D, which was this was released quite a little while ago, I believe, but I still haven't got it. It doesn't have a face, and somebody in one of the Facebook groups did a conversion for the face and actually did the face. So I might do that, just because I don't particularly like faceless Mirabilias or Nora Corbett's. I forgot to show you some fabrics that I got recently. So I'm filming this as a separate clip, and I'll try to insert it into the main video if possible. So the first fabric I got is in a cross stitch fabric. It's just a cotton fabric, but I love it. I might use it to make a project bag, or just to finish off any cross stitch projects or anything like that. I love this fabric. It's stunning. I got this on Etsy, and I think there's enough to do a project bag, well, one side of a project bag, which would be quite nice. Then I bought a couple of fabrics from Barbarelle Creations on Etsy. She's my main woman. I love her fabrics. I buy them regularly. They smell so nice. I think she conditions them. She puts them in, like, washes them with a conditioner, and it just smells amazing. I'm still waiting on 2 others to arrive. I got another 2 from her Etsy shop, but they haven't arrived yet. So the first one is this 32 count Swaggered Belfast in colour Light Stone, and I will show you the colour. It's a beautiful, beautiful colour. It's this grey with a bit of a purple tinge. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera correctly, but it does have that purpley tinge to it. But it's grey, if that makes sense. It's a very good kind of easy, basic colour to have for any project. And it's quite a big cut. She does big cuts only, so that should last me for a little while. And then I got this one, which is 38 count Swaggered Delana. It's linen as well. It's the biggest count I've ever bought, so we'll see. It's a beautiful colour. It's this pink with white modelling. It's beautiful. All her fabrics are stunning. I have nothing to say, only good things. And if you can get free shipping as well if you purchasing, I think, over a certain amount, I want to say over £45, so that's 2 fabrics basically. Free shipping, international shipping, so amazing. Always buy at least 2, otherwise it's quite expensive. And then I've got 2 Picture This Plus fabrics. I bought them from patchworkrabbit.co.uk. So the first one is Picture This Plus 36 count dwarf casual, which is this beautiful blue. I realized I've got no blue fabrics in my stash, so this will be pretty. I'm not sure if it's showing up correctly. I think it washes out a little bit, but it's pretty. And then I've got this stunning fabric. Again, Picture This Plus 28 count Crystal Gothic. It's this one here, and I have to open it up for you to see the full beauty of it. It has these lighter bits. It's a shame it's on the side, so this is where it's going to be framed, so you're not going to see it, but it's got beautiful shades. And it's sparkly. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this one again, but I wanted to have it in my stash. But that's it for fabrics. I'm still waiting on 2 more from Barbara Creations, so hopefully that will arrive for my next video. And one of the last things, I don't think I've mentioned this before. This is not the latest acquiry. I got this at the beginning of January from a Flosstuber, Angela Stitches. She's amazing. I love her. She did a piece which she posted a very long time ago on her finishes, and it was ABC 3 letters by, who's the designer? The design, oh, it's the Sweetheart Tree. ABCs are beautiful, but I could not find anywhere to purchase them. Nothing on eBay, nothing in UK, nothing in the US, nothing in Europe. So I basically messaged her and asked if I could purchase those patterns from her. I messaged her on Instagram, and she, bless her, she got back to me and she sent me all 3 free of charge. She didn't ask for anything, and she even sent me the beads that she had left over. It's just amazing. I was so humbled. I don't have some of the charms, but it's not the end of the world. I can always purchase different ones, but I just wanted to mention it. I know this was a long time ago, but it's so worth it. So that's that. I've been doing quite a bit of reading. I don't know if any of you are into reading. Currently I'm reading this, which is the Stephen King's Pet Sematary, and I'm quite far into it, so I don't have much left. Probably finish it in a couple of days. I love this. I love Stephen King books. He's so good at describing people, their process of thinking, describing their emotions, and it's so good. The plan is, once I finish reading this, I will be watching the new remake film, which was done in, I want to say 2018, 2019, and then I'll watch most likely the old one. I think there's 2 films, 2 parts, filmed in maybe 80s, 90s. So I'm keen on doing that. What else? I was meant to go to a Mirabilia retreat in April. this past week, so it would have been sort of 17th, I believe. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I had everything paid for, but unfortunately that got postponed because of what's going on in the world. So it's been postponed to 2021 April, I believe. So a little bit upset. That was the one thing that I booked in November because I needed something to look forward to, and now it's been taken away. But it is what it is. It's, you know, I'm not the only one who's gone through this experience, and there are other things to look forward to. I have booked myself onto another Mirabilia retreat in October, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that still goes ahead. If not, I definitely will be quite sad. I'm hoping that will go ahead, but we will have to wait and see. I believe that is it really for this video. It's very quick because it's not been that long, and I just wanted to do like a little sit down video. But thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching this. Please press subscribe, a little bell notification on the side, and like button if you liked it. I always look forward to your comments, so also leave me your comments, anything you want to say. What do you think about the whips? Are you working on anything similar? What have you bought recently? Anything really. I would love to chat to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!